Who is Sonny? Sonny, son of New York. Daniel Smith. He made a name for himself as a tested, rarely defeated battle rapper. By the time he left high school, the attention that his musical talent brought inspired him to leave the streets of Rochester, New York, and move to Atlanta. Sunizout, salute boy, got some old footage of your boy. Stay tuned, watch this throwback. Your boy was a beast, still is. Just paying some homage, pass it forward. No hate, peace to the peace people. Here's your boy, son of New York.
But what's up?
Let the Who's That looking viewers know who you be, how you
What
get
up?
there.
You know, I'm Sonny, aka Sonny Y, full pronunciation, son of New York. And you know, who's looking?
Yes, sir.
Who ain't looking?
Yes, sir.
Feel me? Everybody watching.
Yes, sir.
Everybody watching, not cause they nosy, but what's up?
Yes, sir.
Who's looking.com, what's up?
Yes, sir.
Feel me, so?
Yo, Sonny, please give the viewers a way to listen to your music. I'm quite sure you got a MySpace or something that you can hit us up with.
Yeah, they can check me out, myspace.com/ son of New York, fully spelled out SUNOFAWYORK. You know what I mean? Son of New York.
Okay.
So check that out. Definitely catch the latest and the greatest of what's going on. I'm one of the best rappers in the making right now. I want to say one of the best in the making because, you know, I got respect for the pioneers.
Right.
Got respect to those that inspire me to do what I'm doing.
Right.
I am one of the best.
Okay.
But you know, for the people, that's all in the making.
What was the role like, you know what I'm saying, getting to where you at right now? You were saying come up in the rock. I mean, this is like, you know, a handful of MCs in Rochester and whatnot, and not too many get a chance to see outside of Rochester, and yet, you know, they are considered the best in this town and so forth, but not even scratching the surface of just getting any kind of other airplay,
recognition about
other states and so forth.
I mean, you know, it's like, for me, coming from the rock, you know what I mean, like, cats who know I knew how to flow, they know me, you know what I'm saying? And for the most part, for the dudes that I recognize was doing their thing here, you know, like you got Uwa, you know, you got Lil Etho on the production side, got rappers like J Money, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna name that class right there, you know what I'm saying? You got those cats who, you know, I'm doing what I'm doing in the streets of the town, you know what I mean? And like, I'm seeing they CDs and stuff, and that's just, and, you know, what I'm about to say right now is giving dudes a lot of credit. You know what I'm saying? But just me being a fan of hip hop and being from the town, I can say that they inspired me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? Because they doing something I could do.
Right.
And the town getting to know them for that. You know what I mean? For the most part, people know me for whatever they know me for doing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as long as I was in the town, I seen how much they was putting into it and how far it was going.
Right.
And I'm like, if I'm in the town, I'm not really gonna put my all into doing that because there's other things that's distracting me. You know what I mean? The same things I could probably say that's keeping them from doing music 100%.
Right, right. There's a lot of quality entertainers out here, you know.
Yeah,
really,
I mean, the town got it.
Yeah, right.
Me, myself, I skipped town and went to the A. I put a grind in that I could say was a grind, was a grind that I created for myself.
Okay.
I created my own lane out in the A. You know what I'm saying? With the assistance of people like, you know, Jazzy Kennedy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? At that time, you know what I'm saying, Fion, you know what I'm saying? He played a role in that situation. You know what I mean? My man Murder, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Full Concepts, you know, so it was like, I had the support of people, and the thing that separated, like, with artists from the town, they nice. But, you know, in life, I call it jumping off the cliff. You gotta jump off the cliff for really what you want to do in life. You gotta commit suicide in life, the ultimate sacrifice, the ultimate risk of doing what you want to do.
Right.
Until the day you do what you really want to do, ain't nothing in life gonna come to you how you expect it to.
Right. That's real talk, man. So we gonna get into it one night on a spit round with Sonny right here. Any shout outs before we sign off? Get into that next round.
I mean, you know, shout out, you know what I mean, most of the first part, you know what I mean, the reason I'm here, shout out to my man Silk.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Plymouth Rock, Chalk City. You know what I mean? My man Dirt, aka Gun Ho, he in the A doing what we do right now. He, you know what I mean? He experiencing what some cats already sacrificed their rap career by going against me, that they not gonna be able to experience.
Haha.
You know what I'm saying? Dirt getting that experience. Shout out to L.I. He
Okay.
knew what it was from day one. I've been my man for like mad years, for like 15 years. So whatever the streets may hear from his mouth or may speculate about me, I've been my nigga for life.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So what you see and always what you get. You know what I'm saying? It's real business going on around here. You know what I'm saying?
Real
Yo,
talk.
son,
On that note, we gonna sign off with your boy Sonny on the Who's That Looking.
Yo, who looking?
Who's that looking?
Who's
You
that
never
looking?
know. Holla at your boy.
Holla at you, boy.
Get it in on the spit round. It's your boy Sonny in the building.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Spit them bars, boy.
We're gonna get into it for the time and what be not. Therefore, we gonna light up a tree. I've been cooling all night with my man named Silk. We been sipping on yak with the Bailey's milk. Now AZ once told me that's a smooth criminal. I used to be one of those pushing smooth minerals. Played the kitchen, whip it up at night. Played Parkway from bright day to dark day. They wonder however I do it, I move to the 8. Skip town with a couple stacks, never look back. They told me, sonny, take that walk and don't turn around, or else you'll turn to salt and just fall to the ground. Therefore I stayed on my grind. Money just stayed in my mind. My fingers stayed twisting up that kind. Take the kush, crush it down in the Dutch. Take 2 puffs. If I start to choke, I just pass it to my man. See, that's the medical. Take 1 puff and after 30 seconds you just let it go. In the wind you let it blow like. They ask how I do it, it's nothing. My brain process the flow, my spit create the fluid. Therefore the words come out, side of my mouth goes into your ear like crystal clear. Sitting right here before you, you're watching me. After you see this about him, you're gonna talk to me and say, yo, the kid was nice, the flow is priceless. The JVC, the camcorder devices, is just as bright as the BET lights or MTV. Talk of the day, I do right. Who you know that's better than? Had the 5-8 pack on Dale Street, late night hustler like Letterman. All day for the pinno to the elemental, down to the endo. Move that shit like Jay Leno, I'm breathing. Sunny shine for all 4 seasons. Spit like this for no reason. Knew how to do it since an infant when I was teething. Man, wait a second for now. They asked me all that shit. And yes, I'm back with another round. Like a Mexican, and I'm back for another pound. Move a little bit of coca, stuff it in the coffee ground. They wonder how I smuggle it, they wanna take it now. I won't charge them nothing, them dudes is bluffing. And I don't do this thing for free, see I'm charging a fee. If you ain't got the cash, I'm charging the key. And it gotta be enough for me and my team back in the rockery. So therefore I needed less than a fee than what they talking about. Cause I heard what they was talking in the South. See, they told me this was freestyle shit. But in the meanwhile, kid, I move a mean pile of bricks, something that's coming off of the shit. And whoever sell that cargo in, I'm gonna give him a tip. Something like 100K, like Frank did when he was coming back from the jungles of Japan. Understand, this man is here to take it by the land by gram. And if you want, I'll shade you by the grand to the grand. Now I'm all for tearing off their sleeve if they acting like I ain't trying to give and they ain't waiting to receive. Therefore, I think they charging me and taking it as a tease. I make it hard for dudes to breathe. I'm the sun and wine. Therefore, I'm worth everything. I rep every gang and everything I sling. From upstate to New York City with all 5 boroughs, I run around all 5 laps to show them I'm thorough. I'm not from Brooklyn, I'm not from Staten, not from Queens, I'm not from Jersey, and I'm not from Manhattan, and I'm not from the BX, but on the #1 spot, I will be next. Just wait, high flex. I'm in the elbow, hopped out, all white linen. It's the middle of May with the white and white shell toes. Bitches looking drop to their knees and their elbows. Looked and they said, oh hell no, that's that nigga there. Yeah, the one that got that figure there. For years they be saying I got the same sound as Jigga Air, but I told them when I was high school was cool. When he was on the boat open champagne in a lifetime. Niggas came to school saying, Jigga got a like rhyme that sound like yours exactly when I hit in the right mind. I said, but see, I never ever will write that line. This is no pad and pen. No pen has ever met the white sheets in between the blue lines. I got a brain on the left and on the right. Therefore, you separate those two. I do this with two minds. Drop it at the right time. Like a snitch nigga may drop it down. I'm not into that, I don't do it. Rather just make a nigga hit you at the sound of music, which means it'll be like,
Ooh, who's that looking? You never know.
All that shit
who's
for
that
free,
looking?
too.
Wait a minute.
All that's for free.
Who's that looking? That's me in the mirror, telling myself I'm moving 2 steps ahead of myself. My reflection look back and asks, son, where are you heading yourself? Who's that looking? It's me in the mirror, saying to myself, yo son, where are you heading yourself? My own reflection returns, you just 2 steps ahead of yourself. Yeah. So it's like I wake up in the morning when the sun shine. Who's that looking? It's sending the smell. It's mama cooking. Hop out my bed, headed to the kitchen. Not knowing what's gonna fill my stomach for grub, but knowing it's love. The sun shining down when it's beaming on me. The night before I went to bed and I was dreaming on it. Thinking to myself, who was gonna watch my life? My cousin E died, the chick that killed him post up in his wife. Gave birth to his daughter, she raised her, she good. But not knowing that her pops died aside of that hood. So who's looking him above those clouds? Wind him in the booth, headphones on my ears, music is loud. Who's also looking my grandpops, Isaac Lewis, and he probably knew this, that I aspire to be one of the truest. Lead a whole tribe just like the Judas. Thought you understood, words is like a shitload of bricks I moved. Who's looking? Watching me inside of that mirror. Who's looking when they riding past the side of that Taurus? Who's looking, acting like they just tried to ignore us? Who's looking, wondering if they could really afford us? Who's looking at Sunny? Who's looking at Silk? Who's looking at Murder, L.I. and Jazz? Who's looking at us moving in that new Benz 550 S-Class while we breezing last? Who's looking at us with binoculars? Who's on the rooftop and watching us? 2009, what's on your mind? Every screen gotta be digital, which means every TV is gonna be watching every criminal. It's gonna be inside your crib and life is subliminal. They're gonna be watching you, watching the playoffs, cooking your minerals. And you gotta get your TV like that. Comcast and Time Warner, don't forget the rhyme just warned you. Therefore, if you doing that and the feds just stormed you, never can say, son ain't tell you who's gonna bail you, who's gonna help you. Big brother got his cameras in the light poles, watching niggas on the block, selling to the white folks. And you wonder why the jakes pull up so fast. You beef with your man cause you thinking he just snitched on your ass, not knowing that little eyeball, that small piece of glass. Who's looking? Yup, they got you, it's the ravel. Who's looking when you bagging your coat? Who's looking when you blowing your smoke? Who's watching you when you ain't broke? Who's watching you when you rich? Who's looking at you? Who's looking? .com, son of New York, your son.
Who's that looking?
Peace to the peace people. Salute. Son of New York, signing off. One of the best to do it in the Rock Town. Had a deal with Jermaine Dupri, So Def back in the days. Was on 106 in Park, battling cats, ripping their heads off. This footage is early 09. That's 2009. Restored in 2020. And yeah, hit that subscribe button. Look up your boy Sunizout. He's still doing his thing, still making music, making some good music, and it's good to see updates when I could go back into the vault and find, honest dudes like this who've been putting in that work on the hip hop scene, trying to make that that good real talk music. Alright, so with that being said, signing off. Ism TV, peace to the peace people. Holla at you, boy.